my God, when will he quit? He been chasing paper, one day he'll be real rich. They like, oh my God, he's still lit. He play for.
Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? It's currently Monday right now. Alright, trading day. Am I proud of this trading day? Not really. As we can see, I'm up 1490 on the day. Right? Yeah, I'm not proud of this trade. I mean, I did take a good trade, but I could have got a better trade if I just was patient and not forced this shit. Right? I ended up spending $250 from Sunday to this morning on fucking fundage, bro. I'm gonna put a tally up, right, of fucking how much money I spent so far on these funded accounts, just so that when I fucking get my payout, hopefully it covers all the fucking money that I put into these funded account challenges, right? So right now it's just the road to five funded, right? So that's probably what the title is going to be now, road to 5 funded, something like that. But I'll go ahead and pick you guys up later. Today I got a busy day. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the calendar of somebody who's fucking actually out here doing shit, right? Let's see, Google calendar. It's fucking time I run out, right? Alright, so look, bam, sleep, get ready for work, drive home, work out, shower, record, trade recap for today, hour live stream with the guys, work on trading, other side businesses, spend time with my girl, prepare for tomorrow, be asleep by 10. That's literally Monday through Thursday for me every fucking day, right? So if your calendar ain't fucking booked out, it's probably why you're not where you want to be at. Alright, but I'll go in depth in this shit later. But I'll see you guys when I start working out. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So I'm about to hit this workout right now. The thing is though, like as you guys can see, like I look pretty slim, right? Like I got some muscle here and there, but I'm not like what I want to be. My goal weight is 160, like lean muscle, pure lean. I weigh 130 right now, right? I'm fucking victim weight. But when I work out, I know I'm not building muscle. I just do it because I hate doing it, right? It's just that one thing that I hate doing, but I know if I just get it done, the rest of the shit that I got planned after my workout is gonna be a breeze, right? Because it's not physical, right? When it's physical, it is hurting you. You're like, fuck. But when you go hop on the computer and just go back test, like that shit's not. It's not as painful as just fucking hitting your fucking bench, right? But do one hard thing a day. That's what I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna try to give you guys value. I know in the beginning I was just like recording, but I want these videos to have like structure, have something behind them, like a goal I want to reach and shit, and like just a lot of information, right? Like just do one hard thing a day, bro. Just one. That's literally it. Just do one hard thing, and the rest of the tasks. Fuck, that's my timer. The rest of the tasks that you have outside of that is gonna be way easier, bro. I guarantee you. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit this workout, and I'll see ya. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So I'm gonna go ahead and go over today's market, right? I ended up taking a dub on a short today, right? It wasn't the short that I wanted to get into, but we did end up catching shorts. So first of all, we had this hourly fair value gap right up here. And NAS gave us the cleaner entry, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go over NAS rather than having to go over ES. So NAS ends up coming out. So we have these London lows, right? To be honest, I wanted longs today. So we end up sweeping 1 hour London lows, right? After that, market opens. We end up breaking structure to the upside. This is pre-macro, so I wasn't trying to trade this, right? But we did end up tapping into this fair value gap. And this is what I took my trade off of right here. Bam, ended up closing out. I was high leveraging again. So if you guys keep catching me look over to my right, it's because I'm in a trade and I'm trying to watch it. But this is what I caught my trade off of. This is not the optimal trade that presented itself today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Like if I was sitting here, had the patience, had the time, and did everything I was supposed to do, right? I was at work. I saw we tapped into this 5-minute fair value gap. I was like, we're going in. Bam. Okay, so disregard all that, right? Price ended up going higher too, right? Okay, bam, bam. Okay, macro hits. Okay, now we're just being patient. We're sitting on our hands. Bam, we tap into this 5-minute this hourly fair value gap, right? There's hourly fair value gap. We're going to see. And then also too, we didn't have no clear direction of the market. That's why I wanted longs, because we did not sweep during London session, no high or no low, right? We only just continued this sell off right here. Okay. So I wanted New York to do the manipulation, which it did, right? Bam, bam. So we end up tapping into this hourly fair value gap, right? So all we want to see off of that is just a break of structure. Okay, no break of structure yet. Okay, so this would have been our break of structure right here off of this low, off of this right here. Let's go down into the 1-minute chart. And all we're looking for is just a fair value gap entry, which we get right here. Bam, we get selling pressure out of that. So you short off of this. Stops above, you can put them above these highs up here, right? And what are we going for? All we look for in our strategy is a 1 to 2, right? We don't look for, that's what we should be looking for. Right now, I'm just trying to pass these 5 funded accounts. Speaking of funded, currently up right now, right? So bam. So this would have been the optimal trade entry, right? It would have happened around 7:30, 7:23. Let's go ahead and see how this would have played out. Getting a little bit of drawdown, a little bit of drawdown. Scary. It gets scary right there, bam. Bam, bam. Bam. All take profits would have been hit. This would have been a cleaner entry if we would have just waited. We could have waited for there's no equilibrium right here either. As we can see, this is our equilibrium. From this high to this low. So this would have been equilibrium, but as we could see, this shit would have got scary. Would have been like, oh, this is why it's so important not to have emotions when trading. Because some people would see this and just close out and be like, okay, let's trade another day. And then fucking price goes right back in the direction that you wanted it to go, right? Let's see what else could we have caught. See if we would have caught a 1 to 3. Nope. So see, look, the 1 to 2 would have hit. Bam. 1 to 2 would have hit. This would have been a better trade for me to get into because it has confluences that I use. It's the strategy that I use. It's everything in this trade would have been A+ if I would have just waited for this trade, right? But when I'm telling you, when you're at work and you're trying to fucking do so much shit, this was the optimal trade for me, right here. That's all I needed to make my 1,500. Try to pass these accounts, right? But this is the trade that I would have wanted to have taken, right? Stops above the highs. Well, not even the highs, but yeah, basically the highs. As you can see, it would have hit. But I'm going to go ahead and see you guys in the next clip. I'm going to give you guys an update on the trade that I'm in. So I'll see y'all. All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? So I'm currently in a trade right now during Asia session. I ended up taking a loss today already, right? I ended up with a $500 loss. I am up right now, 430 on the account. Well, on this trade. Something I have to stop doing is try to trade Asia session, because I don't know why I try to trade Asia session. There's literally no movement, so I gotta stop trying to trade this fucking session. I've blown more accounts trading this session than trading New York, so stop trading Asia session. That's for me, for myself, and it's probably gonna be the last clip I see you guys today in. I do have a one-on-one with this guy. We're doing it's like a course, not a course, but I just want to teach him how to trade. I want to give him the most information. So we're doing an hour a day for 30 days. So every day around 7, I'm going to just be on the phone with him, teaching him my strategy, teaching him the apps that I use, teaching him the prop firms that I have encountered. So I'm going to do all that. I'll see if I get clips of me talking to him, or see if I get shit like that on camera. If not, this will be the last clip, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, what is up, my boys? How's it going? It's currently Tuesday. All right, The hour call I did yesterday was cool, right? Putting up it was like a psychology day yesterday, just getting his mind ready just before he hops into these charts. And I like doing them because it teaches me, it like refreshes me up of all the shit that I learned in the past, right? So that shit's cool. Another thing on the day too, as you guys can see, bam, I'm 2 out of 5 right now. Okay. I did purchase one more as well too today. As we can see, oh my god, this shit is dumping, bro. I knew it was gonna dump, right? As we can see, I'm up. Just go to the account. 1,500 on the day. Bam. So if I pass this one, that's 3 out of 5 done. My goal was 1 this week, so I hit it. So I'm not gonna try to force these next upcoming trades with this account, right? But I'll go ahead and pick you guys up later. I got abs and shoulders today, so I'll see y'all there.
Grudge. I'm just gonna move forward.
That's cool.
Yeah. Everyone else, right? They're gonna say, "Fucking bomb shelter." Comes up again. He said 4 hours seems to be the limit for deep work. What is deep?
All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? So I'm gonna go ahead and go over today's trade recap. Right, today is, well, you guys already know today's Tuesday. I ended up passing one funded account, and then I'm up 1,500 on my third funded account. Again, the main goal right now is just to get to 5 50K accounts. So that's it, right? So full porting, and I'm basically over leveraging these 5 accounts until I get them all passed and all funded, right, and all activated. After that, I'm going back to $150. I mean, not 150, $250 to $300 risk to reward, right? And I'm gonna just keep it at that. So let's go over today though, right? These blue lines are gonna indicate. So this is Asia session 15-minute low, and then London session 15-minute low, right? The other ones are all hourly liquidity levels. So pre-market, overall, the bias for today was bearish, right? First of all, because we had all Asia lows, London lows that have not got hit yet. Well, London pre-market lows got hit, right? But we came out and swept up all of Asian and all of London highs, right? And also, too, if you guys look at the 1 hour chart, we have a fucking big ass high time frame SMT, right? If you go to the 4 hour, down 4 hour SMT, let's go to the 4 hour right here. Look at this. So overall, I was bearish, right? So let's go ahead and see what happens when market opens, right? So I ended up taking 2 trades, okay? On the first one, to pass my funded account was pre-macro. The second one was after macro got hit, right? After macro timing was hit. So let's go ahead. Let me show you guys. Okay, so market opens. Let me go ahead and hide this for you guys so it's not. Bam, we come up. We end up sweeping out London highs again. Okay, bam, we end up coming up. We push up. Okay, bam, bam. So I ended up top ticking this, right? Off of this 5-minute down candle. I ended up full porting, ended up making my 1,500 that I needed to pass the account. Okay, so I ended up making that. After that, we get this inverse fair value gap, right? So once I see that, I'm like, okay, I'm just waiting for macro to hit for this next one. I'm honestly at work trying to rush this shit too, right? Just seeing all this shit played out. I knew my bias was bearish just because of the 4 hour SMT that we had. Okay, so bam, we don't end up breaking structure yet, but this inversion fair value gap is all I needed for confirmation of. I basically treated this inversion fair value gap as a break of structure, and my targets were going to be all of previous session lows. I mean, you could have put this session, I mean, not even this session, but this hourly low way down here, right? So once we get this inversion fair value gap, macro hits, okay, we have a 5-minute fair value gap within this. And all I want to see is price just come back and retrace into that, right? Also, too, I wanted to see this 1 minute fair value gap get hit, which was more, this was basically like an A+ setup, right? So I was talking to the guy yesterday, and I didn't realize it, but I have 3 categories of trades, right? So I have an A plus setup, meaning everything got hit. I got B plus setups, meaning one thing probably didn't get hit. And I got C plus setups, which meaning like 2, 3 of those things haven't got hit, right? Of my rules, my trading plan that I should be using for these fundeds. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to pass these fundeds. But this was like the A plus setup that you would have wanted to get into, right? If you guys see me looking over, I'm seeing what Asia session is doing. Okay. But this was like A plus. This is what we want to see, right? High time frame SMT is one of them. If we don't have a sweep of liquidity, right? ES filled this 1 hour for a value gap. NQ just ended up sweeping out London highs. So price comes in. Okay, bam. Nothing. We end up tapping this. I ended up getting filled somewhere around here, right? Somewhere around up here. Right, and I'm full leveraging, so this shit's not going to be as accurate as I want it to be. So bam, somewhere right here. And then I just had wherever the 50% rule that Top Step has as my take profit level. But as we can see, we enter right off of this. We get, go ahead and target previous session lows. Just go ahead and let it play out. Bam. Take profits getting hit. Bam, we gotta go into some drawdown. Bam. Look at that. This is a good 1 to 2.78, right? But if you guys realize, if you guys are fucking big nuts over here and you guys fucking want to swing trade this, not swing trade, but hold this shit longer, just until you have a set place to get stopped out at, you would have hit a fucking 1 to 5. Look at that. Reverses right off of that, right? It probably ends up going lower, but this is a trade setup that I want to see and that I want to take on a day-to-day basis, right? And even if it doesn't present itself, I don't want to take that trade. So these are the A plus setup trades that I want to take, right? This is the shit that, like, everything in the fucking textbook was hit today. High time frame SMT, 5 minute fair value gap, 1 minute fair value gap fixture. Wait till 650, like all this shit hit, bro. Right? We didn't trade before 9. It hasn't. Oh yeah, 9's right here. Let's go ahead and see if this shit goes any lower. Yep, that shit just keeps dumping. Oh, that's where we're at right now. But overall, good trading day, right? Like I said in the last clip, my goal was 1 funded this week. I ended up passing it. So everything on top of these fundeds that I pass, if I pass them, right, it's just on top of what I had already. It's just more, right? But after this, I have a 7 p.m. I got an hour call with the one-on-one. And then I have, what else do I have? I have, my whole days are planned now, right? I ended up planning out every hour of the day. But I'll go ahead and see if I see you guys later on tonight. If not, I'll pick you guys up tomorrow morning. So I'll see y'all then. All right, what is up, everybody? How's it going? So, first of all, I didn't pick you guys up during my lunch or during my break. I just sat in the break room. Damn, this shit has a stick drift, I'm telling you. During break, I just sat in the fucking break room. And then during lunch, my girl ended up bringing me a burrito. So I ate it in the car. As you guys can see right here, we are 2 accounts away from the actual goal that I had set for myself, right? This week, I just wanted to pass 1. I ended up passing 2 already. So again, like I said, everything on top of that 1 that I passed is just bonus, right? I am up 1,200 on a separate account. I ended up purchasing another account, right? Again, these trades I was not okay with taking, right? Price was choppy as fuck today. The strat really wasn't but I was over leveraging, which results in me in getting the I'll show you guys all on the trade recap in the next clip. But it's really crazy because I fucking thought this shit was gonna take me at least like a month because when I first started passing my 100K account in the beginning of this YouTube journey or this documenting my journey, it took me 3 months to pass one funded account. Well, just fucking full porting, right? Once I get to these XFAs, I'm not full porting no more. I'm fucking having my set loss, and I'm locking myself out until 650 after every trading day. Okay, so I don't know. It's like I kind of want to be happy, but then I know I can't, because then you're gonna let your fucking dopamine. If you guys know what dopamine is, you guys are gonna fuck up your dopamine levels, right? So I'll go ahead and pick you guys up later though. I have to go do a trade recap for you guys, and then hop on my one-on-one call. So I'll see y'all then. Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So today I'm gonna go over my trade recap for today. Was this the best area to get into a trade? No. Was this the best trade I've taken all week? No. Yesterday's trade was one of the best trades I've taken trying to pass these funded accounts, right? But again, I'm full leveraging. I'm just trying to pass these 550Ks, right? So let's go ahead and again, like in the last clip I said I passed 3 of them, right? So I'm 3 for 5 right now. And then on another one I'm up 1,500 on the day. So tomorrow, let's see if I could come in the market. To be honest, tomorrow I don't want to trade, but if I get a clean setup, I locked my account out till 650, so I have to wait for macro timing, so I can't get it in like I did today. And I'm gonna show you guys. So let's go ahead and go over it, right? All right. So first of all, my overall bias was bullish, right? No, so I was bearish, okay? Because we already swept out Asia highs, and then we swept out London highs, right? This hourly high over here. Oh no, this is London hourly high, right? So we already swept out all this liquidity on this side. London high got swept out. So my main thing was bearish. So I wanted to see these, if we could get a retracement into something, which we did pre-market, right? We get a sweep of these liquidities, and my targets would have been previous session highs and lows, right? But as we can see, once market open, what do we have? Bam. Okay, so this to me looks like a sweep of liquidity, right? So once I see that, I scale down into the 1 minute chart, and all I'm looking for is either a break of structure or like a retracement, just a small retracement, and then I'm in, which we don't get. We'll get a break of structure, and then I enter off of this 1 minute fair value gap. I full port right off of it. Target these London highs, and then my stop loss was just the max I could lose, right? So this wasn't, and then up here it was probably like, it was like a 0.75 risk to reward, right? Just because I'm full porting it, I can't go over the 50% max. As we can see, bam, we end up hitting it. So I was not proud of today. I mean, to be honest, there was no trade for me to have taken today, unless it was going to be forced, right? We had FOMC, so market was choppy all the way until then. So, I mean, as you can see, fucking once FOMC comes out, if we go, once FOMC comes out, bam, look at that. This is why we don't want to trade during FOMC or the day of FOMC. The day before, it was a clean setup. I showed you guys yesterday, right? But today was just a bad day to trade, even though I still won, right? I was talking to my one-on-one student, right? I call him he's my friend, but I'm teaching him, right? And I was telling him, like, even when you take winning days, you always want to look back at it and see what you could have done better, right? Because there's always some shit you can improve on, and there's always some shit that you could be working on, even if you did it right? Even if it was an A+ trade setup, you probably had a little bit of motion going in. There's always something you could tweak, even if it's a A+ trade, right? Even on winning days, you want to do that. Your losing days, you should be doing that, but on your winning days, you want to do it as well, just so you're able to keep that axe sharpened. I've said it in past videos, right? Abraham Lincoln said, if you were to give him 5 hours to chop down a tree, he'll spend the first 4 sharpening his axe, right? Just so that hour it wouldn't be as hard to chop down that tree. Okay, but again, just going back and fucking bettering yourself, becoming 1% better every day. I feel like that's what's gonna help your journey on this trading shit, right? Even when you win, you're still trying to tweak your shit to become better. It will be a breeze, I'm telling you. But I'll go ahead and see you guys either tomorrow, or I'll probably do a little recording for you guys at the end. I'm not too sure yet. I keep saying I might see you guys after these clips, but then I don't. I just end up seeing you guys the next day. The only reason why is because I don't want to make these videos. Like the last video I posted was 30 minutes, right? I'm not used to these long form videos, and to be honest, they're just me working out, talking to you guys, updating you guys, right? I want to get more entertaining clips, more shit that's good. You guys are gonna want to watch. So I'll see ya. I'll see ya. All right, what is up, everybody? How's it going? So first thing first, I ended up blowing that fourth combine that I was on. My trade idea was right. The only reason why I blew it was the high leverage, right? We went and drawed down a little bit, blew the account, ended up going straight to take profit and fucking more, right? We had a complete sell off on today's market, so I mean, there's overall nothing I could do about that, right? I mean, I could have over leveraged, but still, like, I want to pass these funded as fast as possible, so that's why I did that. And also, Top Step's dashboard is being so fucking weird. Like, I'm trying to reset my account or purchase a new one, and it does not let me at all. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. So, we'll see tomorrow. Oh, well, later on today, I got that hour phone call with my one-on-one guy, and then I have a haircut, so it probably won't be no clips. I will get clips of me working out and all that, so I'll see you guys then. Other than that, good trading day, good trade idea, good stop loss placement if I would have had one. But this was a textbook trade. I'll go over in the trade recap later on, so I'll go ahead and see you guys then. All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? So this is how I blew the account today, right? Again, my trade idea was right. The only thing that was wrong was, well, nothing was wrong. My trade idea hit. It's just I was full leveraging. I got into a little bit of drawdown, which ended up blowing the account today. So I'm gonna show you guys what my mindset was prior to market open. Okay, so first of all, previous day, we have all this buying pressure, right? Once I seen this, I was thinking, okay, we're probably gonna need a sell off, or we're probably gonna have a sell off. Okay, once we break these hourly lows right here during London session. Okay, well, let's go over this. We have Asia high, right? So Asia didn't sweep out no highs or no lows, just continued that trend from previous New York session, right? Making higher highs and higher lows. So it didn't sweep out no prominent highs or prominent lows or nothing like that. London session opens, right, as we can see right here, over here. Oh, well, this is pre-London session, but London session ends up sweeping out these highs over here, and we get a sell-off. So coming in the market open, I'm thinking, okay, we're probably going to have a continuation on what London did. So London manipulated the highs that we needed to get hit. So coming into market open, all we're going to be looking for is just, we could even mark out 15-minute liquidity levels, which would have been that up and a down candle. That's not a liquidity level to mark out. Bam. So my overall bias of the market was bearish today. So let's go ahead and move it forward a little bit. Okay, so market opens. We end up taking out Asia low. Okay, once we take out that, I'm on the 5-minute chart. Okay, I'm waiting for 650. Remember, my account was locked out till 650. I'm glad I waited. The thing was, I wanted to see this fair value gap get hit, this 5-minute fair value gap, but I wanted to see the 50 range get filled, right? And this is where I fucked up at. I should have entered purely based off of this 5-minute entry where price comes up. So we can see right here, bam. Price comes up, we end up filling it. After that, I waited for a break of structure, which I followed my rules, right? So there was nothing wrong with that. See, I thought price was going to hit it. We don't end up hitting it. Bam, we get that break of structure. This is where I entered. This is a textbook trade, right? We don't get no sweep of liquidity, but we did get that prior to London session. I wasn't looking for no SMTs as well. Just purely based off just this fill of this 5-minute fair value gap. Right? and then I full ported off of this, shorts above this. The stop doesn't really matter because it was the max I could have lost. And my targets were just, bam, the 1500 mark, right? As we can see, what happens with this little drawdown that we get right here ends up blowing my account. This little drawdown. So entering off of this purely is what made me, what's it called? I should have, I mean, this was textbook trade though. I mean, with the stop losses. If this would have been a live account trading with the XFA, stops would have been way up here, and we would have just targeted a 1 to 2, right? Which we end up hitting if you guys were on the markets today. We can see, bam, bam, we get a little bit of drawdown, bam. Price action was just moving real fucking smooth today, bro. 1 to 2. But if we would have looked at, bam, the 5-minute chart, this shit ends up dumping to previous day. Previous day low, right? So overall, good trade. The only thing where I fucked up at was trying to pass this funded real fast. I should have entered with 2 cons. I mean, I probably still would have fucking blew the account with how much drawdown I was in. Even though it was a little bit, I fucking bottom ticked my stop loss. So other than that, good trade, good overall bias of the market. I'm hopping in tomorrow. I'll pick you guys up early. My one-on-one student that I have is going to hop on with me. All right. He's going to be on the charts with me tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that works out. But I'll go ahead and see you guys tomorrow prior to market open. All right. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a blessed day today. So for me, on my first funded, so we can see I'm up 1,500 for today. Right? I'm about to get stopped out on the second one though. Or am I? But I bought another one. 1,500, what's it called? I was on the phone call with my one-on-one student, and we live traded today, right? On that first trade. I'll do a trade recap for you guys, show you guys what made me get into that trade. But damn, this shit is ripping, bro. I thought we were bearish today. I should have waited for a break of structure. But overall, good trading day today. No emotions got involved. Well, probably with this second account, but not really like a, I don't know how to say it, like a bad, not bad, but like I wasn't emotional about it. There was a play that I wanted earlier today, but we didn't end up getting it. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in the trade recap. I'll see you guys right now.
New shit. Beefing with my bitch right now, but life still lit.
Alright, what's up everybody? How's it going? So I just went and got me more nicotine and, well, I didn't get me more. I fucking had these. The citrus ones are my fucking favorite flavor. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Citrus above everything. And then this shit just fucking, these two combined, bro, before you get into some deep work, right, is gonna be fucking phenomenal. So right now I'm gonna do 4 hours of just being on the computer, of just working on this trading shit. I was watching a Brandon Carter podcast, and he was talking about a book. I don't quote me on the book or nothing like that, but he said, don't even quote me on this, but I just remember hearing it saying that if you could achieve one goal that would make all your other goals easier, work on that goal for, right? Focus on that, just that one goal, right? Because then if it's gonna make your other ones easier, why wouldn't you just focus on that one that you would need to achieve, that you need to hit first before work it, rather than trying to work on all of them at the same time? So I'm gonna put 4 hours, because when I get trading to work, this shit is gonna make every other goal that I have possible. right? So let's just go ahead and show you guys my yearly goals for this year, right? Past 3 100K funded accounts. I've already passed. They're not 100K accounts. They're 50K accounts, which is fine, right? 1K profit with vending machines. I gotta cross that one out. Put a new one in there, right? Make 10K a month. If I pass those 50K funded accounts and I get trading, and trading works, right? I'll be making 10K a month. Get my first investment property. If I'm making the 10K trading a month, right, or just 10K in general a month, that's gonna be way easier. And then the 5 to 10K YouTube subs. If I free up my time and focus more on this content shit, then this shit's gonna work. So I'm not gonna hop off of this computer till like 2, right? I'm probably gonna have to DoorDash me some food because I have not ate all day. But I'll go ahead and update you guys on at the end of this shit when I'm done doing this deep work, right? I just need pure. I'm like my phone. I'm gonna leave my phone over there, and then put my headphones on and just fucking straight work on this shit. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next clip. What's up, everybody? How's it going? No clip yesterday. I didn't get no clip for you guys yesterday. And then the last time I recorded, I think it was on Friday after I said I was gonna do that 4-hour long work back testing session. After that, I ended up fucking going to my dad's house, chilling with my cousins for a little bit. And then after that, we ended up getting fucked up. I didn't get home till like 2 o'clock that Friday night, or that Saturday morning. And then Saturday, I had a cousin's party to go to. He was going to the army, so we did a little going away party for him. And then after that, today, I went and ran some errands in the morning. I didn't really get too much on there. On the camera, I didn't really pick you guys up that much. Came back home, ate, and then gonna be editing these YouTube videos probably for the rest of the day. Getting some clips for TikTok and shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all that. Nothing much. I did lock myself out because a couple weeks ago I had to go do half a mile run on a Sunday because I fucking blew my accounts on a Sunday. If you're blowing your accounts on a Sunday, you might be slightly retarded, and that's okay because I was slightly retarded. But don't try to trade on Sundays. Just wait till Monday morning, market open, and then we'll go about that. So I do have 2 accounts, like again I said on Friday. So hopefully this week I can do the 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 funded accounts, so we'll see how that goes. But I'll pick you guys up tomorrow, and I'll see ya.